What's up everybody, E Rivera 94 bringing you another action figure review, and this time we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Premium Color Edition version of Perfect Cell. This is by Bandai Tamashii Nations, of course, and now we have a little bit of a throwback to the original style design for the box packaging. Very happy to see it again, and this might honestly be the last time we see it unless they do a premium color version of one of those original characters, maybe Krillin or something like that, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which we've seen prototypes of, and it's not going to be a premium color, it's going to be a remake, so that won't happen. But I guess since this figure was a premium color, they put it into the original box, so it's exactly the same size as the original box, it's just different colors and whatnot. So very happy to see it again. I know it's just a box, some people don't care, but I care. There's the side of the box, here is the other side, and then here's the back. And before we start anything, I recommend you guys to go check out agelessgeeks.com, more so the Facebook page, because that's where Alex Blas, I'm sure he's known by now. I say it almost in all my Dragon Ball Z reviews, because that's where I purchase Figuarts. So you guys can go ahead and pre-order this figure now from him, and he should have it very soon. Honestly, it's probably in a couple days he'll be shipping out. He normally gets it before anybody else, but anyways, let's get started. There's Perfect Cell out of package, and I gotta say, he looks pretty nice. Definitely a brighter green, brighter purple, darker yellow on the feet compared to the original. But everything else is brighter, of course, except for the black, and the gray, I guess, on the skin. But even that is different. So we're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna take a look at the original one as well, and then you guys can decide on which one's better, I guess. My opinion right now, I would say that, it's, you know, it's hard. It's such a great figure. The cell figure was already good as it was, but with these new colors, I'd say that this looks a little bit more anime accurate, a little bit, but it's not all the way there. It's not perfect, because this isn't labeled as anime colored cell. It's just premium color cell. So if you look at screenshots from the show, you can see that the green is around this color. It's not exactly this bright, but it's not as dark as the original figure. And the purple definitely isn't this bright on the show. It's a little bit darker. So the yellow on the feet is brighter too on the show. So it's a mixture of both. Maybe if we could fuse both figures together, that would be the perfect cell. No pun intended. But, you know, it's still a great figure nonetheless, especially if you guys could not get around to purchasing the original figure. And you know, you guys know how high the price went on that figure. Now's your chance. Now's your chance to get Perfect Cell. It's the same figure, it's just different colored. If you don't mind the different colors and you just want to sell in your collection, there you have it. You know, that's kind of the beauty of the premium color stuff. It gives people a chance to get the hard to get figures. So let's start with the accessories of the figure. We have crossed arms right here. So we got this from the original one as well. So we're getting it again. So here are the crossed arms, which is always cool to have. Those are always molded in. Then we have three faces. If you include the neutral face on the figure, we do have a smirking face right here. So there's that. And then we have a screaming face, which we did get originally as well. So there you have that. So that is it on the faces. Then we have hands. So we have the two fists that are on the figure itself. We have two open hands like this, like he's about to, you know, shoot a ki blast. And then we have these hands, which are very similar to tell you, but they're opened up a little bit wider. You see the fingers are separated more. Then this one right here is, you know, molded differently, posed differently. So there's that. And then we have this open hand, which is different too. The fingers aren't bent, they're kind of straight out. So there's that. So you have options for the fingers, so that's always cool. And that's it. We do get the blast effect, the Kamehameha wave with the base right here, which I did not take it out yet, but I will take it out to compare with the original. It is slightly different, you know, color wise. Here's a closer look at Perfect Cell, and he looks nice. I mean, sculpted and painted beautifully. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just like the original. Very nice work by Bandai. They did a good job. Everything's clean as always. This very well may be the definitive version of Cell for some people, you know. It's all up to you. So anyways, here's a closer look at him. You can see the brightness on the green now that they did, and the purple, especially the purple, is very bright compared to the original. On the black, especially the wings, we have like this shimmery sparkle to it. If you guys can pick that up, I'm not sure, but you know, it's not like glitter or nothing like that, but you can see it. You know, it's got a very unique shine to it. It's a little shimmery. It's very cool. It's not bad at all. I like it. The original had something like that, but I think this one's a little bit more noticeable in my opinion. There's the back right there. So very nice. Let's take a look at the articulation while we're here. So we have the same articulation as before, which is good, which is what we expect. So the head goes left and right. It goes up about this much, so not a lot because it does get hindered by the back of the head. Down about this much, not bad. The arms go forward and back, and then out we have the shoulder guard right here that hides some of the articulation there and allows more movement. We have the shoulder socket that we're all used to. Bicep swivel right there, double jointed elbows. Then we have swivel at the wrist with a hinge because it's on a ball jointed hinge. Diaphragm joint in the upper torso that swivels and bends forward and back. We do have a lower torso swivel and bends forward and back, and I think we do have a waist swivel as well right here. So very good range of motion right there at the torso area. The legs go forward and back, but they do drop down SH Figuarts styles like we're always used to allow more movement. So forward and back right there, in and out. Once you drop it down a little bit, you know, more. We do get hindering though because of the sculpt, because of the design of the character. We do have the leg right here. This piece right here is pretty big. I don't think you can tuck it under the groin area unless you kind of swivel it like that. So that's the next thing. We do have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankles go forward and back, ankle pivot, toe hinge right here, and left and right swivel on the ankle. So that's it. That is all the articulation, all from the original. But it's always good to go over it again for the new viewers or those that did not have the original figure. And I did review the original figure a long time ago in one of my older reviews that isn't as good as now. So it's a good fresh update on the figure review wise on my part. Almost forgot to mention that there is articulation on the wings right here. It does go out like this. It does kind of like swivel a little bit right here, turns, goes outward like this, goes in. So good range of motion on the wings. This may be a little dusty, but this is the original cell right here. I had him posed up because he was doing the Kamehameha wave on my shelf, so he's still going to be doing that, so I didn't want to move him. You can see the colors here. You can see what I mean about the feet. The yellow on the original is brighter. If you look at a screenshot from the anime, you can see that the feet are around this color, but then the green is not this dark. It's around this color, but not that bright. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, unless it's just my eyes. But then the purple is more like this color on the original, you know, and not this bright. So it's a mixture of both in my opinion. But if I had to say which one looks a little bit more anime accurate, I would lean more towards the premium color edition for looking like that. But I don't think they made it, you know, to look like that. I don't know. This is more your preference. Which one do you like more? You know, they're both great. I think the more bright and vibrant colors make it look a little better in my opinion. It's not as dark, and you know, the darkness kind of makes it a little bit dull in my opinion. I don't know. You know, it's all up to you. They're both great figures, but this is a good chance to pick him up now if you missed out on the original or you don't want to pay too much for the original. You know, $55, $60, that was the original price tag for this one right here. So that's how much this guy's going to go for. It's the same price, you know, it's just, and you're not getting any less accessories or any more, you know, it's the same amount of accessories. And now that we're talking about the accessories, let's look at that real quick. And that is the blast effect. And you can see the difference here. So the original one is on the right, and then the premium color one is on the left here. And you can see the difference in color here. So we have more blue, a little bit more defined there. You can see a lot more than you can see it here. This is more white, and then this is more dark right here. So we got some like kind of blackness to it, if that makes sense. So you can see, you can compare the two. And then even on the base here, we have a little bit of yellowing on the effects right here. On the point, we have a little bit of yellowing, and then here there's no yellowing at all. We have some more blue on the on the premium color one. And even the base itself is more detailed on the premium color one, in my opinion. There's more detail. So you can see it's made to look like the ground, like, you know, the blast just went over the ground right there. You can see the detail there. And then if you compare it to the old one, which does have some dust on it, but it's not too bad. But you can see the difference there. This one looks a lot more realistic in my opinion. They made it look very nice on the premium color edition. Alright guys, that wraps up my review on the premium color edition Perfect Cell by Bandai Tamashii Nations. I do recommend this pickup. It's very nice. I like it. I really do like it. It's, of course, it's a reissue technically. It's another figure that we've gotten before, and you know, I am just hungry for something fresh and brand new. We're gonna have to wait till August for that, and that is when Nappa finally releases. I'm so excited that Nappa was officially confirmed with a release date, and pre-orders went up and everything for Nappa. I cannot wait for Nappa. So we're finally getting something new there. This is not exactly something new, you know what I'm saying? It's something we've gotten before years ago, but it's not bad at all. I'm not complaining at all. I think it's a good release for those that missed out on the original. Even collectors like me that already have the original, we're going to want to get this one too, you know. Completionists, fans of the line, fans of DBZ, they're going to want to get this one too. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. So a little bit longer review because I had to compare the two, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys would like. And don't forget to have a great day. Bye.